Hi there! Today I'm going to talk about a mistake that very many new bird owners make. If you've been subscribed to the channel for a while and read the comments, you'll probably already know it, but do keep watching. I'm going to explain a little what goes on in every bird's mind, and that's something every bird owner should know. People often complain that the birds don't trust them, even though they try to tame them and interact with them. And 99% of the time it is down to one big mistake they are making, which doesn't seem big to them, but is huge for the bird. So I'm going to start this video with a serious word of advice. Never ever put your hand in your bird's cage. Now, a few people will go, "What? But I've always tamed my bird like that." No. Putting your hand in your bird's cage is the opposite of taming, and here is why. When you put your hand in your bird's cage, there are two ways this can go. Number one, and this applies to around 90% of birds, your bird will be scared to death. Birds are prey animals and they have a strong instinct to flee. You will have noticed that birds react with stress or flight to any little change in their surroundings, for instance a new toy. This is because they are programmed to think that everything they don't know is dangerous or deadly. In the wild, this helps them avoid predators, so it's actually a good thing. But for domestic birds, this can be a problem. Being in a cage is already an unnatural situation for a bird, because they cannot go anywhere, and they can't flee. If you stick your hand into your untamed bird's cage while he is in it, he will think your hand is a predator that will kill him. Your bird will see that there is no way out and think he's going to die. This is obviously very frightening for the bird and puts a huge amount of stress on him. As if that wasn't bad enough, finches especially are very prone to a life-threatening condition called stress-induced shock, which means they can collapse and die when intensely stressed. That alone should be a reason not to put your hand in your bird's cage. So this was the first way this can go. You can scare your bird to death or at least destroy the trust you might have established with him. Which leaves us with the second reaction, which applies to approximately 10% of all birds. And that is, your bird will be visibly uncomfortable, but he will not panic. Now you might think, great, I've got a brave bird, I can tame him faster now. No, because what you are doing by sticking your hand in your bird's cage is a bit like this. Imagine I want to be your friend, so I come to your house and I point the gun at you and tell you, "Be my friend." What are you going to do? You're not going to say no, because instinctively, even though you may not show it, you are scared that I might kill you. And that is exactly what your bird is going through when you try to tame him inside his cage. Now, say I come to your house every day and point a gun at you, but I don't shoot. You're probably going to get fairly used to it. But will you be comfortable around me? Probably not. If I ask you, shall we hang out? You'll probably say no. And this again is what happens to your bird if you tame him by sticking your hand into his cage and interacting with him. You are not taming him, you are forcing him. Why is this bad? First of all, birds tamed in this manner will never seek out your company on their own. The bird will see you as a source of food at best, but never as a true companion. You'll never enjoy the same kind of bond with a forced bird than with one you've tamed carefully, patiently, by letting the bird come to you outside the cage. Another problem you'll run into is that you'll have a very hard time getting your bird to go back into their cage. Why? Because subconsciously they see their cage as a place of stress and forced interaction. Just like you wouldn't like to go home if you knew there was someone sitting there with a gun pointed at you. On the other hand, birds that have been tamed outside the cage see it as a safe place, as a safe retreat, and they will go back into the cage without any problem when they need a rest. To sum up, here are the reasons why you should never stick your hand in your bird's cage when he's in it. Number 1, worst case scenario, you can literally scare your bird to death. Number 2, it will destroy any kind of trust you have established with your bird. Number 3, forced interaction will result in a bird that doesn't actually like you. And number 4, your bird will hate getting back into his cage and you'll be dealing with a whole lot of unnecessary drama. I hope this clarifies this point. Sorry it was a more serious video than usual, and it was fairly long. My apologies, I couldn't say it any shorter. If you're new to this channel and would like to know the correct way of taming your bird, here are a few videos to help you get started. Don't forget to leave a like and subscribe to our channel for more bird taming videos like this one. See you soon!